Hey everyone, welcome to our holiday event webinar. Please let us know what community you are with and what city you are dialing in from. I already see a few names that I recognize. Okay, awesome. So we have Mary Moore from the old Montgomery Apartments in Cincinnati. And I'll also enter who I am. I am with Flamingo and I am in Chicago. Awesome. And then we have Teddy from the Logan Apartments in Chicago as well. I am actually not too far from there. I am in Wicker Park. And then we have Petra Ham from 201 Clarendon, or 2001 Clarendon in Arlington, Virginia. And then Sherry Higgins, regional manager with Bozzuto for PA, Northern Maryland, and New Jersey. And then awesome, we also have Sierra Lugo from Yates Hudson. And then Joyce and Lara from Rustico at Fair Oaks in San Antonio. I almost said San Francisco. Okay, great. So we'll give it about one more minute and then we will get started. Give it about one more minute. And then as I go through the presentation and talk through the events, definitely use the chat feature to ask any questions that come up. So this is really meant to be a mix of an overview of the events and also a Q&A. So definitely do not feel shy to ask questions as I go through this. And I'll be looking at the chat feature as well too. All right, awesome. So we can get started. For this webinar, I am going to talk about some of the special holiday events that you are able to do. Either you can do them yourself or you can do them through Flamingo. And obviously right now this year has been a pretty difficult time for a lot of people, including your residents. So why it's so important to do events at this time is really because for a lot of people, and that means a lot of your residents, they are not going home for Thanksgiving, and then many are also not going home for Christmas or New Year's. So it's really a time for you all to really step up and show that you care. So a big way of doing that is through events. And as you know, it's been very challenging to do events at this time. So we have put together a lot of different ways that you are able to engage your residents, whether with virtual events or with socially safe holiday in-person events. So I'll go through some of those, and then hopefully some of those events could be a fit for you all. So I'm also going to send everyone the presentation that I go over that has a list of those events and how to actually do them. And then if you do want to partner with Flamingo for the events, you can instantly book them on our resident event marketplace. So I see a few people that I don't recognize. So for those of you that are not familiar with Flamingo, Flamingo is an all-in-one resident engagement platform. So most people know us for our resident events. So we make it really easy for you to do resident events with Flamingo. So you can book events on our event marketplace, and then you can also do events with Flamingo through what we call our event concierge. So with our event concierge, we send you 3 event proposals or suggestions every month, and you simply say yes or no, and you only really book the events that you want to do. And so besides events, Flamingo is an all-in-one resident engagement platform. So with Flamingo, we offer a few key services. So events are the most popular, but one of the big reasons why property managers work with Flamingo is when they are looking to really move away from the old way of doing resident engagement or their resident experience to more the modern way of resident experience. So Flamingo provides an all-in-one platform that includes a modern resident app. The app is your property's name and logo in the App Store. The app also comes with a resident rewards program where residents earn rewards for attending events, completing feedback, surveys, and anything you want to reward them for. And then the app also comes with resident surveys and a reputation management system. And residents can also use the app to watch on-demand fitness classes, book concierge services like dog walkers, personal trainers, house cleaners, and other services. So it's really an all-in-one platform that brings everything you need in one place. But our platform is a la carte, so you kind of pick and choose which services you want to work with Flamingo for. So now on to the events. So right now we have a whole slew of events that would really be a good fit for the next couple of weeks as you think about what event should we do to engage residents? How do we tie in the holiday? How do we take advantage of the fact that so many of our residents are home right now, not able to travel, and really looking to connect with their neighbors? So we have a few different events that would be a potentially good fit for you to think about. So one of the most popular events that we've done all of this year are wine and paint events. So we've added a holiday theme to wine and paint where residents, you kind of pick what theme you want. It could be Christmas, it could be just general holidays, it could be winter. So a really nice wine and paint one is to do a themed wine and paint event. So this is an event you can book on the Flamingo website or you could do yourself. So for an event like this, if you were going to do it or book it through Flamingo, we provide a professional artist. The artist leads the event during a live Zoom. And then we actually mail the paint kits to the building. So each resident that signs up gets their own individual paint kit. The paint kit includes a canvas, a brush, and the other aspects that are needed for the wine and paint event. And then during the event, the artist just walks residents through the event itself. So residents are able to interact, they're able to talk to their neighbors, they are able to ask questions to the artist, and then they are able to, at the end of the event, really get a nice painting that they can hang, they can post on social media, or they can do a couple of things. A few of our clients take this to the next level by creating either a Facebook page or doing a contest on Instagram or Facebook where residents can post pictures of whatever art they put together, and then they can tag the building. So that allows you to get a lot of social media call outs from your residents, and you can reward the person that gets the most number of likes. So then that incentivizes your residents to get more people to interact with their specific post, which gets you a lot more traffic and a lot more eyeballs. So a really fun event. You can never go wrong with this event. We have done it hundreds of times, and in 95% of situations, it always sells out. So definitely one I would highly, highly recommend. And then, so with Flamingo, we provide the artists, the paint kit, Zoom link, marketing materials you need, even a marketing material for Instagram. And then we can even provide you with a free app that residents can use to sign up for the event. So that one is optional. But again, really fun event and always a no-brainer for residents and always a crowd favorite. And then this one is one of our newer offerings and one that I would really recommend, especially if you had a budget for a holiday party for this year. Oh, so Amanda had a question, where does the wine come in? So we don't actually provide the wine. If it was for in-person events, we do provide the wine in situations, but for the virtual ones, we do not, just because we are not able to ship the wine. So for some of our clients, what they have done is either go to the store and get wine themselves. But what I always say is this event is really fun by itself without any wine. And residents themselves are going to pick up their own wine or beverage or whatever they want to do. So I wouldn't worry about this one too much about having to provide wine. So residents are able to simply get their own. But good question. And if other questions come up, definitely ask us, as Amanda just did. And then other event. So this one I really recommend, especially for communities that have a budget for a holiday party. So obviously with COVID, there is no way anyone can do a large holiday party. So with this event, it's like a pop-up holiday dinner. How this works is our catering team or our professional chefs put together a nice menu for you, and then they create prepackaged dinner that they drop off at the building. So this could be anything from like a steak dinner to something else. So we provide like a custom menu, and you pick what you want to offer residents. And then for residents that sign up for it, we deliver the food to the lobby, and then your team can either residents can either come down to the lobby to pick up their individual meal kits, or your team can deliver them. So we have one of our clients who has booked this event for mid-December, and their whole staff is going to dress up as Santa and then deliver the meal kits to each resident. So kind of like a nice, fun way to bring in the holiday cheer to their residents. So this one starts at 50 and goes up to about $60 $60 per resident, and it includes a main dish, a side dish, dessert, bottle of wine, and then Flamingo also provides all the marketing materials. And then we can also provide you with your own app, so residents can use that app to sign up for the event and then also earn rewards for attending that event. So a really fun event to do if you had a budget for a holiday party. So this one I can say is really, really popular just because it's really a nice way to provide a way to show residents that you really care, that you know that this year hasn't been easy for anyone, and that you are still looking for ways to engage them. Now, let me know if there are any questions on the pop-up holiday dinner. So a really fun event to do. And then another way to really spice this event up, if you do it, whether it's with Flamingo or with someone else, that I'll recommend is to really encourage your residents to take pictures of the food package or of the food itself, and then have them post those on social media, whether it's Facebook or Instagram, and tag the building. So really a nice way to really show off engagement in the building, and also to get some credit for all the hard work that you guys have done to really drive that level of engagement. So another fun way to get your name out if you do end up doing an event like this. And I'll encourage that for any events in general. And then another fun event is a holiday cocktail making class. So with this one, kind of similar to the wine and paint, the main difference is that we don't provide the cocktail kits. What we do provide is we provide the 2 or 3 recipes that the professional mixologist will go through during the event itself. So again, this event takes place over Zoom. Residents log in. They go along with the professional mixologist who goes through how to make all the drinks, and residents have a really good time. So we send the recipe beforehand, and residents can then pick up the ingredients and then mix along with the mixologist during the class. Another fun event that you can use to get a lot of social media engagement by asking residents to submit pictures of the drinks that they made or offer cheers. So pretty easy and quick one to do that can be done pretty quickly. And then another fun event. This one is an in-person event, but it is fairly socially distance safe. And so this one has been really popular the last few weeks. So it is an outdoor movie. How this works is that if you book the event or if you want to do it yourself, you need a screen and projector. So with Flamingo, we provide anywhere from a 16 feet screen up to a 32 feet screen, 32 foot. And that is delivered to the building. So it's all outdoors. And with that one, we also bring popcorn, an attendant, and then the movie itself as well too. And so a really fun event. Residents kind of sit around. It's pretty socially distance safe, so they all know to stay 6 feet apart and wear a mask the whole time. So a really fun event, especially right now if you are lucky enough to be in Texas, in or California, or somewhere much, much warmer than Chicago. So a fun event for the warmer climate people. But also still fun, even if residents do have to come outside for the colder temperature places, because we do have some warm days coming up over the next couple of weeks. And then a lot of people are always looking for reasons to be outside. So a really fun event. And you have your choice of movies. So you can do It's a Wonderful Life, you can do The Grinch, you can do any holiday movie. So a really fun event. And what I really like about this event is that it's a really family friendly event. So it's a nice way for the parents, the kids, and whoever to all like get together and really have a fun bonding experience with the residents. One thing you can do is combine this event with your tree lighting. So if you do have a tree, that might be the time to do a movie like this. Oh, not a movie, an event like this. So also another fun event that you can use to drive social media engagement with your residents. And then you can also get even more engagement by having residents like vote on what movie they want to see. So another fun way to really get residents super involved in the events. And then next event, kind of similar, outdoor movie, but The Grinch. So not going to spend too much time on this one. And then another one is Miracle on 34th Street. So you can really do this with a lot of different events. You can even do this like over a few different weeks to do like every week is a different movie. So another fun way to really have to end the year on a really high note. So December 1st, do one event. The next week, do something else. The next week, do something else. So a really nice way to end the year on a super, super, super high note with your residents. And then another fun outdoor event. So this one is pretty awesome because it's, again, very socially distance safe, and it can take place indoor or outdoors. But I recommend outdoor. So we send our vendor provider for this one. It's like a troupe of carol singers, so they can sing Christmas tunes, holiday tunes. That could be in your lobby where they go for a couple of hours. It could be outside where it's from a specific start time to a specific end time, and residents can simply come. You could have them go floor by floor, or really up to you how you want to have this like set up. So it's a really fun event that is going, again, it's family friendly. It gets residents outside of the apartment. So question from Teddy, do they dress up in costumes? They absolutely dress up in costumes. So it is very much of a holiday event. So they will dress up for this. So a really fun event to do. And again, another way to really bring residents together in this like very, very difficult time. And like everyone else, this year needs to end very quickly. So this is another fun way to end the year on an actual high note versus thinking like, oh, this year should end quickly. So definitely recommend this event, especially if you are a community that has like a large like outdoor space, lawn, rooftop, or whatever it is that can accommodate a fair amount of residents. But again, this event you can combine in a lot of different ways. So it could simply be outside, or you could have them just sing in the lobby, or it could have them go floor to floor to kind of serenade your residents. So fun event to do as well. And then other fun event that we have on here is a virtual Mary Matino bingo. So this one is like a two-part event. It combines a mixologist class with bingo. So at the start, we have our mixologists go through how to make a really nice cocktail, and residents do that themselves as well. So they do all of that, and then our bingo host takes over, and then residents get to play bingo, maybe a little bit tipsy, which might make the bingo event even more fun as well too. So all the bingo responses are very much holiday themed. So another fun event, we provide the mixologist, the host, the recipe, the Zoom link, the marketing materials, and even a free app if you want residents to use the app to RSVP for the event. So another really fun event that's kind of like a two-parter. And then this one also similar. Bingo has been in the top 3 of most popular virtual events for this year for Flamingo. So we've done hundreds of the bingo events, and hundreds of residents have attended. So this one is very similar. The main difference is that This one is going to be hosted by the man himself. So it is going to be very much Santa that hosts this event, and all the questions are going to be holiday themed. So another really fun event to bring in the holiday spirit. And this one is one of those very Instagrammable events that can get you a lot of social media following. So for this one, we definitely encourage residents to also dress up. So everyone is a Santa during this event. So other fun event, pretty simple to set up, and you can book that easily through Flamingo. You could host it yourself, or you could hire someone else to host it. But a really fun event that I would definitely recommend doing. Yes. So this one, Mary asks, is this event kid friendly? It is kid friendly. Some of the questions might go over their head, or they just might not be aware of it. But definitely very much of a kid friendly event as well too. And then only thing is they might yell at the answers if they think they know it. But this event is an hour. So Mary asks if this is kid friendly, and then Amanda asks if this is how long it is. So it takes about an hour. And then another way you can make this event even more fun, which a lot of our clients have done, is you can offer a prize. So you could offer a prize for the first place winner, second place winner, third place winner. And then they can all get either a gift card or other things. You can supply that yourself, but on the Flamingo platform, you are also able to send e-gift cards or e-visa cards to your residents. So that platform is completely a la carte, but we have a lot of different features you can use to increase your engagement for events. And then the other fun way to do this is you could potentially do this event as a group event. So it's still socially distance safe where everyone is on Zoom, but you could have teams. So it could be the first floor, second floor, third floor, fifth floor, all against each other. And one floor can win. And what floor wins gets a pizza or something else, like a special prize. It's a really fun way to bring your residents together, especially all the people on the same floor. So what's nice is that since this event takes place over Zoom, Zoom allows you to have like individual rooms. So each of your residents or each floor could have its own room. So when the host asks the question, each floor goes into their own separate room to debate what the response should be. And then they come back into the main room and then they submit their response. So another fun way to make this event even more fun than the individual one-on-one or individual one-man to himself. This could be a whole floor to themselves. So highly, highly recommend that one. You'll be amazed by how quickly your residents get to know each other when they have to interact as a team to come up with responses. So another really fun way to drive thick engagement from here to way up there. And then this one is definitely very kid-friendly or friendly to adults that are still kids. So this is a virtual meet and greet where residents or the residents' kids can officially meet Santa and Mrs. Claus virtually, and they can ask questions, they can ask for presents, and all of that. So a really fun, kid-friendly event that you can do for all the families in the building. So another fun way to really bring residents together. And then it's also a cool way for the kids in the building to get to meet other kids in the building. So other fun one that I would recommend as well, especially if you have a lot of families at your community. And then the last one on the list is a virtual murder mystery. So we have a few different murder mystery events. This one especially is probably really great for earlier in the year or for New Year's. So we have different themes for the murder mystery events. So it includes a Harry Potter themed virtual murder mystery, includes a masquerade themed virtual murder mystery, and that includes even like a detective or clues based virtual murder mystery. So we have a few different options for you to choose from. So just imagine for something like this, your residents on New Year's Eve are definitely not going out, or they should not be going out. So a lot of people are going to be stuck at home on New Year's Eve. So this is probably one of the perfect events to do during New Year's Eve. So all your residents at home trying to figure out what to do. They might jump on Zoom calls with friends, but a really fun event for them to do is try to solve a murder. So with this event, we provide a few things. We provide all the marketing materials and a professional actor and all the clues, and the actor kind of hosts the event and gets everyone moving along. So really fun event. I wouldn't recommend this for before Christmas. I'll recommend this for sometime between Christmas and New Year's, preferably like New Year's Eve. This will sell out like that quickly. And then yes, this one takes about just over an hour. So also a fun event as well. And you can also combine this with a few other things. So you could have a cocktail happy hour before, and then residents can then participate in the murder mystery afterwards. So those are some of the highlighted events. You can see all of Flamingo's events on our event marketplace. So if you don't have an account on Flamingo's event marketplace, definitely create a free account, and you can browse through all the events that we have on there. So we have in-person events, so those would be the live events, and then we also have all the virtual events as well too. So really simple. And then, so for Petra, oh, sorry, not Petra. Mary had a question about, is there a max number of people that can participate? So the virtual murder mysteries are more of an intimate event. So the max number of people per event is 12. So it is much smaller. The reason is because they are actually working together to solve a murder. So there's a lot of interaction, there's a lot of talking, there's a lot of things like happening. So with this one, it is like a smaller group, but you can stack different ones on top of each other, or we can have multiple of these going on at the same time. And then if you do want to book any of these events with Flamingo, you can create a free account on the Flamingo event marketplace. So on the event marketplace, we have hundreds of different events, from in-person events to virtual events, and you can easily book any of those events. So you can browse through events by your budget, or you can browse through by the type of event. And then when you are ready to book an event, all you do is click on the event, and you can then see all the information related to the event. You can see how much the event cost. You can see an overview of the event. You can see how hard or easy it is for you to do this event. In most situations, it's really easy to do an event with Flamingo. All you really do is request the event, and then our team kind of manages everything else. And then for this event, you can also see what Flamingo would provide if you were to book the event through Flamingo, and then what you need to do for the event. And in most instances, the main thing that you need to do is let residents know about the event. And if you have the Flamingo app, all of that is also automated as well too. So residents get automated emails and push notifications via the app. And then that's really it. If you wanted to request an event, you simply click request the event, and then you enter the date and time where you want the event, number of residents to attend, your budget, and then whether or not you want Flamingo to provide the marketing flyers and other information. So really quick and really easy. Once you request the event, our team gets back to you within an hour to at most 48 hours to confirm the event. And that's really it. We then provide you with all the marketing materials and then manage everything the day of the event. So that's really it. So super simple to do events with Flamingo. And then so I'll send everyone the what I just went over. So it's really simple to do any of these events, and lots of ideas there as well too. So that's really the high level overview of how all of this works. So I'm going to share, let me actually upload the file that I just went over. So I just uploaded it to the chat. So you are able to download it. So you can see all those events. And you can also get the events from our dashboard. So definitely take a look. I just uploaded it. You can find that on the handouts, and you can download it if you want. If you are interested in having a PDF version of the event ideas. So that's the whole overview of how to do events for the holidays. So really, the main thing is that at this point in time, your residents have had a really long year, and it's really a nice way to end the year on a high note by doing a few different events or different ways of engaging them and connecting them. So thank you all for attending. If you have any questions, my email is jude.chi@getflamingo.com. Let me know if anyone has any specific questions. But thank you all for joining. Have a good rest of your Tuesday. Thank you all.